What if the reason you feel lost today is because your life is meant to fulfill a dream bigger than your own? This is the story of Asif Khan, a boy born in a narrow neighborhood of Lahore, Punjab, where survival came before ambition and hope had to be learned early. Asif was born into a poor family that lived hand to mouth. His father worked long hours, returning home tired and quiet. His mother stretched every rupee carefully, often skipping her own comfort so her son could have a future. They believed one thing deeply: education could change everything. Asif, however, didn't see it that way. As a child, he wanted to earn money, not grades. He watched his parents struggle and felt guilty sitting with books while bills piled up. He tried small ways to help, tiny efforts that meant little financially but showed his concern. Still, his mother worried. One morning, holding his hand tightly, she admitted him to a school known for strict discipline. It was less a school and more a place of fear. One day, Asif stood in class with his head lowered. His homework was incomplete. The teacher's voice was sharp. "Why are you always behind?" The stick hit the desk, not him, but the sound alone made his heart pound. The class stared. Asif said nothing. He just wished the ground would swallow him. That scene repeated itself many times. Punishment, silence, shame. At home, Asif lay awake at night staring at the ceiling fan, listening to it creak slowly. Doubt filled his mind. Maybe school isn't for me. Maybe I should quit and work. One night he closed his book halfway through studying and pushed it aside. He was tired, confused, almost ready to give up. But even in those dark days, something inside him quietly shined. Mathematics. Numbers felt different. They didn't judge him, they made sense. Once during class, the teacher wrote a difficult problem on the board. The room went quiet. No one raised a hand. Asif hesitated, then slowly stood up. He solved it step by step. The teacher paused, surprised. The class whispered. Asif sat down, heart racing. Later, classmates began coming to him quietly, asking for help. By 5th grade, Asif started creating his own math questions, challenging himself when life challenged him too much. Still, he had no direction, no vision, no belief that education mattered. Then one day, a teacher noticed him. Not the punishment, not the silence, but the potential. The teacher called Asif aside and spoke calmly. "You are the only son of your family. Education isn't a choice for you, it's a responsibility. You can change your family's destiny." That night, Asif walked home slowly. He didn't suddenly feel confident, he felt scared. But something had shifted. And here came the turning point. What if education isn't pressure, but the path your parents couldn't walk themselves? That night, Asif tried studying again. He failed to focus, closed the book, opened it again. He didn't become disciplined overnight. But he didn't quit either. Day by day, effort replaced confusion. Late nights became routine. His mother quietly placed tea beside his books. His father watched silently from the doorway, afraid to disturb this fragile change. When the 8th grade board exams arrived, Asif felt fear, but this time he faced it. He topped the exams. He earned a scholarship. Tears flowed not from pain but relief. Pride filled his home. Yet Asif remembered something clearly. The fear of standing alone. The shame of punishment. The confusion of not understanding. That memory guided his next decision. He began teaching his classmates mathematics for free, especially those who struggled just like he once did. After school, in empty classrooms, he explained patiently, never raising his voice. He didn't want anyone else to feel lost the way he once had. Teachers noticed his dedication. They supported him, they trusted him. Asif scored 87% in his board exams, but more importantly, he found purpose. His parents stood proud, not just because he succeeded, but because he became a source of hope for others. If you feel directionless, if life feels heavy, if you think your dreams don't matter, remember this. Your parents' sacrifices are not pressure. They are direction. Purpose is not found in comfort. It is built through struggle, patience, and vision. When you rise with purpose, life doesn't just change, it surprises you. Asif Khan didn't just change his fate. He fulfilled the dreams his parents once carried silently. And so can you.